should we remember kind of stuff. In networking, if you want to send a request, sorry, to start recording, recording is started. Okay, in networking, you want to send a request. If you want to send a request, like you need a web page, so you have to ask web server, I need a web page. How to ask? Using protocols only. Here there is a file server, FTP server is there. You're sending a request. I want to upload a file. I want to download your download a file. So it means you have to send a request. FTP request. SMTP, simple mail transmission protocol, means you are sending emails and receiving emails using SMTP, POP3 or IMAP. In your mobile phone, your Google app is there, right? Google Gmail app is there. So using that one, you can send and receive emails. Okay, using that, you can send and receive emails. Okay, so how to do that? That is using protocols. In web browser also I'm sending emails. In Outlook I'm sending emails, receiving emails. So how this server understand what is your request based on the protocol only. Okay, so you want to connect remotely. You want to synchronize the time. You want to remote access, like a remote desktop access is there. Okay, so we need a protocols. Next one. So here it is a diagram I given. Okay, you can see it is, this is PCA. PCA is sending a request. Okay, this is a PCA, means it's a client PC, and this is a server PC is there. Okay, a machine it is. Okay, so I'm putting a name for this one is my PCA. Okay, this is a server A. Actually, it is a web server, means it holds web pages. So you want to access the web server, you sending a request. Okay, without opening any web, okay, kind of stuff. Okay, send a request. What kind of request you are sending? HTTP request. I want a web page. Using HTTP protocol, you are sending a request. I want a web page, which is the web page you are having. And this is a web server, of course. It will reply to you. Yes, I have the page, take it. If I don't have a page, then it is 404 error. So that is called a response. That is a web server. So then it will understand your web request and it will send a response. Okay. For example, I have a PC. For example, this is a PCB. It is send a request. For example, a SMTP request. I want to send a mail request. And it does not, it is not a mail server. It is not a mail server. So what it will do, very simply, it drop the packet. It won't give any response because it does not know what is SMTP. Sir, must 10 minutes. Okay, so it does not. You can reduce the size. Okay, it does not respond anything. Why? Because of It does not know what is SMTP because that is not mail server. It does not know about SMTP. It dropped the packet. Okay. So the protocols or port numbers will tell you how to communicate. What is a request? What is the response? It depends upon the protocols and port numbers. These are some very few most commonly used. Out of that one, very few. Okay. So this is the list of protocols and port numbers we are using. I will reduce this size so then we'll see. Otherwise, we'll put a text wrap. Okay, guys, look at here. HTTP, Hypertext Transmission Protocol. Later you can find the definitions of it. I am telling now. Okay, if you want to write down what is HTTP kind of stuff, you can note down also. So HTTP is a Hypertext Transmission Protocol. HTTPS is HTTP over SSL. It is encrypted data. Normal HTTP is direct data communication. HTTPS is same data. If you see this data, this is a normal data, like we can able to see and read the data. But if it is encrypted, we cannot read the data. It's very simple. In your WhatsApp, you will see it will shows end-to-end encryption. Means I am able to read the data. You are able to read the data. Okay, if you open this file, you can able to read the data. But between the data is encrypted. If someone is trying to capture this, they cannot able to access the data. See, that's why we are using HTTPS. FTP, File Transfer Protocol, to upload and download of files to the FTP server. So FTP protocols we are using. SSH, TELNET, RDP. These protocols for remote access. TELNET and SSH are remote access protocol with a CLI. SSH having encryption. TELNETs don't have encryption. RDP is encrypted only, but it is a remote desktop. Direct desktop we can able to see. This is a command line interface type. This is directly GUI screen you can able to see. SMTP, Simple Mail Transmission Protocol, POP3, like a post office protocol, IMAP version 4. These three protocols belongs to mail communication. SMTP 25, port number, POP3 is 110 and IMAP is 143. What is these port numbers? It is a numerical representation of a protocol. Okay, there is a fixed port numbers are there. 80 means HTTP, 443 means HTTPS. We cannot use these port numbers for different protocols. But certain protocols can use over different port numbers. That is also possible. So SMTP is an outgoing mail communication and POP3 and IMAP are receiving. TFTP, Trivial File Transfer Protocol, to remote configuration upload and download. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, port number 6768. DHCP server assign an IP address to clients automatically. Now you are having an IP address, right? You have a mobile phone, laptop, getting an IP address from your Wi-Fi router. Meaning is your Wi-Fi router act like a DHCP server. Okay, so you are getting an IP address automatically from DHCP server only. Okay, so by default, any device does not having any IP address. It will get IP address from DHCP, or you should give manually. DNS, guys, I type google.com, but I don't know the google.com IP address. I type google.com. I type google.com. Okay, ping google.com, but I don't know the google.com IP address. But now I am getting a google.com IP address. I got a google.com IP address. Then I am communicating to google.com with IP address. How I got this IP address? From DNS server, domain name system. And DNS server will give you IP address of the remote machine with a name like you google.com IP address or facebook.com IP address, okay, or a gmail.com IP address. You want to get the IP address of something, DNS server will give you directly. Okay. So NTP, network time protocol. So it is used to sync time with time server. There is a NTP server is there, that is called a time server. You can able to sync your time with the time server. KERBEROS is a authentication protocol. LDAP is also a authentication protocol. So KERBEROS mainly used in a Microsoft Active Directory. SNMP is a protocol used for a monitoring purpose. Okay, monitoring purpose. 161, 162. Guys, remember at least few protocols and their port numbers. Few protocols and their few port numbers. So then, not few means two protocols. You remember I said, sir, you said few only. Why should we remember all? So don't say like that. Now my point is, remember protocols and port number. This is a very few. Read it daily, practice it, keep telling, so you will remember. I can able to remember because of I keep teaching, keep telling, keep try to remember. So then I can able to keep it. One time read it, you will forget it. So please go through once, find out the abbreviations, find out what is what also. Okay, these are the protocols, guys. Again, protocols are set of rules. Very importantly, just don't leave like that one. So to request, you want to request to a server from your client, you want to request to a server and you are establish a type of communication. So then we use a protocol. For example, I'm doing ping. Ping is ICMP protocol. ICMP protocol. Ping, you are using ping command that uses ICMP protocol. So I'm sending ping request means ICMP protocol. Okay. If I open HTTP, if I give an HTTP request, then HTTP protocol. Okay. That's it. Any doubts in a protocol, port number kind of stuff? The request we call it as a echo request. Any doubt, guys?
Sir, what is ICMP protocol?
Okay, again I have to type abbreviation. It is a protocol. Internet Control Messaging Protocol. So what is the use of?
Or
What is the use of this ping? To check connectivity between two devices, right? To check the connectivity between two devices. So This ICMP will do that job. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it for your protocols. Okay, same thing. You can go to what is SNMP, what is NTP, type it, check the port numbers, list the port number, what is the use, how much you can able to do it, that much you can able to learn. Okay, that's about your protocols and port numbers. This is also part of OS layer, but at OS layer, people again they got a one-stop kind of block is there. So that's what I'm telling. Tomorrow definitely we'll discuss about, not tomorrow. Tomorrow no class, guys. Sorry, tomorrow no class. Again, class is on Monday. Okay, this Saturday we don't have any class, so we'll meet you on Monday. Okay. Be prepared, practice communication first, then technical anyway. But read once again. Okay, daily read at least once. Everything. If you want more information, also I can able to share it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.